I like this little fucking triangle. Like fucking, we're like the Charmed sisters.
I feel like
Charmed brothers.
We're like the Flying V.
The Flying V.
I don't know.
For victory.
Maybe Blue Angels. Don't
like
they
the
fly
Blue
in a
Man
V
Group?
or something?
The great wool. What is it? The people that walk across the fucking wire. It's like the great wool.
Oh, the Wolandes.
The wool something.
Who are they?
The great Wolanders or Wolandis or
The Great Wanderer. It's the Wolandes.
Are they trapeze artists?
These niggas. They walk across the fucking like
tightrope?
Yeah, they tightrope everywhere. Yeah. Like across the fucking Grand Canyon, across
with the balance
the
shit
funniest
or not,
part
with or without.
Sometimes with or without. But the funniest shit is when the nigga's doing it. The whole time he's doing it, he's like, "Please, Jesus, yes, Jesus, yes, Jesus."
That's what he's saying.
Yes, Jesus, yes, Jesus. We praise your name, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. The whole time, and it's like, yo,
that makes it less impressive. Imagine Chris Angel or David Blaine. Let's just go with Chris Angel because he's a douchebag, right? And he's like he's super cocky. Like he's like that steal your girlfriend kind of magician. If he was like fucking walking on water or like one of the crazy ass stunts he did, it would be so much less impressive if he was like, "Yes, Jesus, yes, Jesus." Like it makes him seem like he's scared and shit. Like I want somebody to pwn that shit.
Yeah, you want him to be like, "Fuck this, I got this tightrope. This is my tightrope."
Yo, I mean, Chris Angel definitely wasn't because he was a demon. Yeah. He was doing, like, they said that he was doing shit to his mom, like, no, not weirdo shit, but like levitating his mom on the broom.
What did he do to his mom?
The Chris Hansen style. Take a seat. All right, side note, they always walk in and the girl's like, "Yeah, let me go finish putting my clothes away." And then she walks behind, like, into a side room behind a curtain, and then he walks out and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And the person's like, he's like, "Hey, have a seat."
I'm going to jail, nigga.
It literally, I mean, you can't fight while you're sitting down. So
has there ever been any dudes that just run out right away?
Yeah, there's guys that are like, "No, I'm gonna leave. But the cops are outside waiting.
Yeah.
Maybe like one of the first guys on the show probably ran, but like once you've seen that shit, you know the cops are outside. So most people, like, I seen one guy and it's crazy.
They let him go?
No. He brings a pizza to the date or whatever it is.
Infamous guy.
Yeah, he's super infamous. Like me and my girlfriend were watching some Chris Hansen like a couple weeks ago, so it's fresh in my memory. So he brings a pizza, and Chris Hansen walks out, does his spiel, and the guy's already eating. Like the girl's going to get changed, whatever. And Chris Hansen walks out, starts questioning him. The guy's like, "Can I finish my pizza?" Like, it's like, how do you have an appetite? How do you still have an appetite?
He's emotionally eating. Was he a fat guy?
Chubby.
Yeah.
He was chubby. He wasn't like real big or anything.
Yeah.
But it was just like weird because like he went on to like pull a second slice out of the box and then start eating.
Did he offer Chris Hansen a slice?
He sure did. He was like, "You want one?"
The type of guy that it is, though, like not this specific guy, but just the type of guys that get caught doing this. Yeah. It's like it's not a real specific like this. He looks like this, looks like that, but it's like their personalities are all type of the same.
It's a similar personality trait.
Yeah, similar personality.
If we want to say what they look like,
they all.
I'll say
crazy.
I'll say it. They look like white and Indian guys mostly.
Yeah, pretty much with a couple Mexican guys sprinkled in.
Yeah, so that's what they mostly look like.
Was there ever any boy children that they?
I think so.
Actor playing like
they've done boys and girls.
That's fucking crazy.
So the Melendez brothers, right? They're walking a tightrope. This week on the WCW. You got me, Tyrick, coming to go crazy on you, Nye, and Keith. I don't care if it's a handicap match, because when I'm done with you guys, you're gonna be handicapped.
Well, listen up there, Ty. I'm gonna tell you, just like I told your partner last week. When you come at the king, you're gonna go down.
Oh, please. I've heard enough out of you. I'd like to introduce you guys to the Random Boys. Tyrick.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Nigel, like always, motherfuckers.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And you got me, the Intercontinental Champ, Kanake, a.k.a. Keith Bray, bitch.
I like that shit. I like that shit.
I want to actually go wrestle or something, man. I wish wrestling was still fun because I was watching some of the old matches. About a week ago, I was watching some of the old Undertaker and Kane feud and just a couple matches, like a ladder match between the Hardy brothers and Christian and Edge.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, it's not as entertaining as it was when I was a kid.
Yeah, facts.
But it's way, way more entertaining than the fucking shit they put out now. Because I tried watching it on TV a couple times. And it's like everybody just wants to be like these fucking sexy, like bikini wearing bodybuilders now.
Bro,
there's no
weird
character
now. It's
to the
real
shit
weird.
anymore.
Gotcha. So they're all pretty niggas.
And like the tough guys are like they're not, you could tell they're not real tough guys. They're like they're all trying to be like, oh, I'm the crazy tough guy.
Yeah, like I remember the tough dudes
but they,
being like Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit and them, all the dead guys.
They went the hardest.
Listen. Chris Benoit's move was a flying headbutt.
Yeah,
that's crazy in itself. Like,
that's what I remember with his teeth.
Bro, he's diving off that turnbuckle head first.
Dude, I gotta tell you guys something. When I was a little kid, I was so happy when this tooth, like my left canine went missing. Yeah. Because I looked a little bit like Chris Benoit. I was like licking the hole. I was like licking the hole where the tooth used to be like, hell yeah, the fucking crossface crippler, motherfucker. I'm the Canadian crippler, bitch. Like
and 6 he was years Canadian. Old. There's something about the Canadians, y'all. If y'all ever looked into like, they got murder problems up there from back in the day.
Fucking with the wrestling and shit though, like the Hart family. From shit that I heard, the Hart, like, Bret Hart and all of them, they're from Canada, right? Their dad was the trainer. So it's like if you're Canadian and you're trying to get into like real professional wrestling, you got to go through the Hart training school to get to
at least like back then. I don't know if it's the same anymore, man.
Nah, they say they still be running it. It's like the Hart. It's like it's the Hart. It's like their royalty of professional wrestling.
Their dad was fucking training all the neighborhood kids. They like did in the basement and whatnot. Yeah, I just watched a documentary on it. I've been diving shit.
I think there's a 30. I think there's a 30 for 30 or something.
I just thought
it.
of like Cub Scouts though.
I was watching.
It's like real underground, we're early training type shit.
The shit was called like Dark Side of the Ring or something. It was there's a series on YouTube, and they've been doing deep dives on all these old wrestlers. Yeah, wrestling ain't what it used to be, but fuck it.
That's why The Rock got out. It was like, you niggas are crazy. I'm out.
And his daughter's in now, or trying to get in. She's trying to continue that Johnson legacy, but I don't know. I don't know how
that's
convincing
crazy.
She's gonna be.
Yeah, they don't have any more ring girls either. Like chicks that just go with the wrestler to like hang out.
Yeah, all of them want to wrestle now.
Yeah, they all wrestle now. Like and sure, like there's equality, like that you can be a wrestler, but I think they should bring that look back too. Is like just
like the Trish, what's her name? Trish Stratus.
Yeah, she's just on the out. But hold on, but remember she was a ring girl, but then she started. Then her first match was like it was huge.
But they were fucking bras and panties matches and shit back then, dude.
Remember they had the bed.
More misogynistic.
Remember they had the fucking bed.
It was a little better, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying it was. All right, it was a little better.
All right,
because I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just like we like at that time in the 90s it was all tits and all ass and the bikini.
But aside from just like chicks walking down to the ring, like with Kane with the Undertaker, he always had Paul Bearer. He wasn't a wrestler, he was just a character, like a figure.
When he went into his American Badass thing, remember his wife was with him.
He switched up from the guy.
Yeah, but I'm to American Badass.
I'm the
That's
biker.
not what I'm saying though. I'm saying like there wasn't just chicks that were like ringside figures. There was there was other characters that like just brought elements to it. It was like so when they would how they stood in the middle of the ring and they're like talking to the TV, big screen. There was more characters in the WWF world or whatever. Like there was like Paul Bearer was uncovering Undertaker's secrets that he was playing with matches and burnt the house down that maimed his brother and killed his parents.
Fuck? I don't even remember that shit.
I just watched it.
That's fucking crazy.
I just watched the shit recently. So
and that was from the 90s.
Those specific details I definitely don't remember.
Having like these women that were just like the fucking the side ring thotties, and then having all the extra characters that didn't necessarily wrestle, like people's managers or whatever, that like their entourages that come out with them, like that shit added a lot of flair. I'm gonna start watching a lot of old matches now because I'm enjoying them.
Yeah. Even bringing
back nostalgia.
Remember, even China, she didn't wrestle right off. She wasn't wrestling off the rip.
Bitch.
That bitch kill basket.
I hate that bitch.
This guy.
She's
dead
iconic
now, bro.
Yeah, iconic. I hate her always. When I was a little kid, I knew she was ugly.
I wonder if her and Triple H really together?
I don't think so.
Because
he's really with Stephanie McMahon.
That was a great power move on his part.
Oh yeah,
getting into that royalty, family, the McMahon family.
Yeah, but he was. But think about it. Triple H was like one of the. I would say one of the last three horsemen. There's like
poster boys. I like to say
The Rock,
WWE,
Stone Cold, Triple H.
Yeah, and they're from that Attitude Era.
Exactly. So he was the last one left.
Especially when he had the hair, but when he went bald, shit, I couldn't take him seriously, son.
And then I couldn't take him seriously with the long hair. When I was a little kid, I hated men with long hair. It's just because I was a 90s kid, I think. Like, I grew up watching guys from the 80s. Like, I guess people had long hair in the 80s too.
Yeah, the mullet.
But I wasn't exposed to that. I lived in New York.
And their shit was always wet.
There was no mullets.
The Jerry curl, too.
In wrestling, when you had long hair, your shit was always wet.
I just fucked up and said there's no mullets in Schenectady. I bet there's mullets in Schenectady right now.
Yeah,
there's for sure. I could show you someone right on Facebook.
I seen a funny ass meme about upstate New York, and it was like, I'm from upstate. And then like the other thing was like, well, what does that mean? And he goes, it means I'm hood and country at the same time.
How do you? We got to make that a word. What? Country.
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I'm country. Would you say that to anyone?
Well,
feel
I'm
proud?
Not country. I could picture more of like people out in Cobleskill being country.
Is there a hood out there?
No, but I mean, if they listen to
hell no, there's no Cobleskill is like nothing but farmland, and I be out there if anyone's listening from Cobleskill, so don't try to tell me nothing different. I be out there.
They probably got little mini hood blocks, little 3-4 houses.
Gonna fucking call it. We get to popping out in C-Skill. C-Kill is what I call it.
Tell me what county route you live on, because you don't live on a regular street.
Oh shit!
Probably live on.
You gotta walk a dirt road to get your mail.
What rural address do you have? You fucking inbred piece of shit.
County Road 12.
Up, you pay for gas separately, son? You don't just pay NIMO?
Yeah, niggas gotta come out there and fill you up in a big ass fucking tank to make it through the winter.
You gotta chop wood, son?
I poke a hole in that shit, you'll be freezing your ass off.
Got duct tape on the roof having ass.
Nigga. You don't even get regular. You don't even get Spectrum that reaches out to your phone.
No, you got to have a raccoon hold a fucking wire hanger on the roof to get
news.
They say that they're gonna be the ones to outlive us during. Shit,
oh yeah, they will,
because they know how to live off the land and shit.
Ooh, raccoons?
No, hillbillies. They're not on top of each other. I think that's a giant fucking leg up or whatever.
Yeah. That really is.
Yeah.
This guy from Brooklyn came up here and thought it would be a good idea to cough on people in Walmart.
Oh, he's wild.
And then tell them that he has COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
When I read it, I was just like, we don't have any room on earth for pieces of shit like that. You got to get rid of them.
How many people did he cough on before somebody popped on him? If you're,
I would have ran to the steak knife section.
Bro, I keep my knife on my pocket.
Oh shit, on my pocket.
So it's like I'm always ready to go. Like, my jeans that I got to change into before I go to the job.
You're making me feel like I should have a knife.
Just a little clip knife that I carry.
got an unnecessarily big knife. It's too big. It's like
hold on. I have the Rambo shit in the car, but I keep the little pocket shit on me.
You don't have nothing on you.
I mean, and it's like I'm at work, boxes and shit. I mean, but it's like, imagine that. Imagine you.
I'm just surprised that he's in Brooklyn though. Like that's one of the top boroughs. Brooklyn and Bronx is like the top gangster boroughs out of the 5 boroughs.
Well, he's an asshole. There's assholes everywhere.
No, I'm just saying, not him. I'm talking about the rest of the people. Like you guys said, he was, or you read he was coughing on people. Like how many people
on Altamont Avenue? Like a couple blocks from my house, he was in the Walmart up here.
Oh,
he came up here.
I thought he was in Brooklyn.
I don't know if he fucking was visiting someone up here or if he moved up here from Brooklyn. But they just said like a Brooklyn man or whatever.
Got you.
So who knows? But he was in the fucking Walmart a couple blocks away in Rotterdam, coughing on motherfuckers.
All right, see, I could see him getting away with it more up here.
So
than in
he did not get away with it.
How many people popped on him then?
Okay, well, the police popped on him.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
I'm talking about in Brooklyn. If niggas was coughing on you, you're gonna get jumped, bro. This is what I thought. What you were saying is like no one did anything in Brooklyn. I was like, that doesn't sound like Brooklyn to me. Like I feel like if he coughed on even a man or woman, they're going to pop, and then other people are probably just going.
I don't know. I feel like, bro.
Irish dance on you, bro.
It gets pretty gully at this Walmart, so. I don't know what happened.
Listen, I'm not the toughest guy in the world, but he's not coughing on niggas free, and getting away with it. Like you're gonna get out. If I'm not gonna swing on him, I would spit on the nigga. Like that's like so, word. You're gonna call me tool, right?
He got. I know he got terroristic threats, which was the felony, and then he got a couple other charges like menacing and whatever. Hoax.
He got a mental illness or some shit.
Stupidity.
Yeah,
that's his mental illness. He's retarded.
He was an older guy, our age, young.
I think around our age, late 20s, early 30s.
Too busy, trying to do some shit for online. Did yourself?
I don't know if it's a fact or not, but I was watching a video this morning, and
shit is crazy.
The dude was telling me that it was the same guy that did the shit in Walmart. It was this video. He's calling somebody pranking him, saying their brother got murdered or like their boyfriend got murdered.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I hate this fucking guy. Like
that's not even funny.
Like somebody needs to sit him down and be like, that's not funny. That's not funny.
Just unnecessary trauma.
He in a way, he is a fucking terrorist. He's like a mental terrorist.
The same guy.
It's like, bro, and it's like, think about it. Back in the day, back in our villages, back in our crazy towns in the Renaissance, we can drag him through the square, drag him in the street, fuck him up through the streets. Everybody
throw tomatoes.
Oh my God,
shit.
Dude, I'm having an epiphany. It's like this is why there's so many shitty people now, because shitty people just got killed.
Thank you. Yes,
we were like eliminating them. Like, by every day. We're just taking.
Imagine
he sucks.
Imagine like Game of Thrones times, and there's a crazy person running through the bottoms, and he's just stabbing people up. Eventually,
somebody's gonna.
We're gonna squat up on him. We're just gonna fucking kill him. We're not gonna go wait for them to come from the cat. No, fuck the police.
Yeah,
they made a business out of it. That's what it is now.
Shit,
it's lucrative to keep him locked up. To the people who own the jails.
It really makes you
all
think.
Those movies where they had the person just like they're carrying them over their head, and he's just, they got him. There's nowhere for him to go.
He's got to die.
But see, they still do that in the Middle East. They'll drag you through the streets and fuck you up.
Yeah, but they'll even do that like to their wife if they look at another guy. They're like, oh, you're not walking 10 feet behind me?
Or if your daughter's hymen.
I'm not saying we need to do like them. I'm just saying that they still do that type of thing where if you fuck up,
would you have it in you to stone a guy to death?
Kill you.
I feel like it's working.
But they do a bunch of other shit that makes it just everything extreme.
What if it's working in a backwards fashion over there because the wrong people are killing the good people? Like the people that are doing all the killing are the fucked up ones.
We run shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's like a universe where it's like something is switched, like the polarity is switched where fucked up shit prevails.
So you think in another world that guy coughing on people wouldn't go over to the Middle East coughing on people because they just wash that. They'd probably pull out a sword on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
In another world, the guy who went and coughed in Walmart coughing wouldn't have even went in Walmart coughing. Another version of him, like maybe there's a time, maybe on his way to that Walmart, he slid a little bit and was like, oh wow, that was close. In another world, he actually crashed and he died. Right, he didn't even make it to the Walmart.
Oh, the quantum theory.
Yeah, like one of those types of things. Like in another world,
he didn't even say like he like almost skidded off the road and had like an epiphany, like, oh, life is short, it's not worth it.
Or even like another version. Right.
He's just like smartened up on his way. He was like, that's not me. That's just not me.
Bro, I think about shit all the time while I'm driving and shit, and I slide or might, just something happens. Like, oh, that was close. I was saying, like, man,
better kiss your loved ones.
Another me would have died. Like, another me died. That was it.
That shit fucks my head.
That's hilarious.
To think about.
Because I think about, like, because it's like the movie, that Jet Li movie, the one where he was just going through all the different universes, killing himself off, and each one was just a different version of him.
And and he'd get stronger with each one he killed.
Yeah. What if he shows up to like one of the ones and he's like, he can't even differentiate like anything different about this one. And then he's like, oh my God, he's identical. This one is the perfect one. And
that's the one you gotta kill though.
And then he's like, every other one has had like their own uniqueness. You know what I mean? That like shows that they're a little different. And then this one, like, a little gay boy walks out the bathroom behind him. Oh, that one. You are that one.
And he's the most powerful one.
Yeah, ironically.
That's hilarious.
No, I just imagine that scene though, where he's just like, how is he different? I can't figure it out. And then like he just sees his like lady boy walk out.
Now it's a lady boy. God damn.
Yeah, he's not even just gay. He pays for it. He started giving random bulls about.
Yeah.
We're engaged in a conversation.